AJ hits the forearm.
He got all of it.
Buzz tosses Styles out of the ring. Can he steal this one?
This is a career-defining win.
I'd say it's a career-defining Japanese tour. He deserves to celebrate.
Buzz capitalized on an opening to pin Nakamura.
Capitalize is a nice way to put it. He stole the win from AJ.
Wow, coming from AJ in Japan, that means a lot.
Apparently, he's earned AJ's respect.
If these two have formed an alliance, that could have huge repercussions going forward.
Without a doubt. Well, that does it for us from the Dome in Japan. Thank you so much for those of you who woke up early to catch us live on the WWE Network.
Yeah, now go get some sleep. Sayonara, everyone.
Stop pandering, Byron.
How are you feeling after that big trip? A little jet lag?
Yeah, a little. I mean, can't complain, though.
Look, I just wanted to say maybe I could have shown you a little bit more respect in the past. You obviously proved in Japan that you deserve it.
Hey, don't worry about it. I know you got the whole rookie treatment when you first got to WWE, too.
I definitely did. Maybe I was just doing the same thing to you without even thinking about it. We're cool now, though, right?
I don't know why John Cena is here, but I do know that Buzz will be in action coming up next on SmackDown Live. Now, don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. We have one of our breakout talents versus Aiden English.
You don't want to miss it.
Perfectly executed.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
So painful.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. To the outside, which will start the referee's count. Diving into his bag of acrobatic tricks.
Looks like Aiden English is starting to slow some.
He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
And sent crashing back down.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the evolution of Aiden English. For a while, it appeared as though he might be pegged as a tag team specialist, but he's since proven that he can also go on his own.
And he kicks out.
Too early for that. Well executed.
Aiden English looking a little fatigued. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
As Michael alluded to, Aiden English was great as one half of the Vaudevillains. The duo even captured the NXT tag team titles. But English has proven that there's more to him than just tag teams.
Oh, you're right, Byron. He's since become WWE's...
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it! Oh, I think this man means business. Can he end it here?
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
We may very well be...
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Aiden English is in a bad way here, guys.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Very nice.
Barely at 2.5.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon. Given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible. He's displaying classic offense here. I'll be shocked if that's not it. Aiden English turns it around. That shot hit the opponent exactly in the right spot. What accuracy.
You know, WWE has become accustomed to seeing unusual pairings find success. But when Aiden English and Rusev first paired up in 2017, I don't think anybody expected the duo to become as much of a force as they became. Perfect timing on that Hurricane Rana. Nice move.
The Aiden English-Rusev pairing may sound odd, but it began paying dividends for the Bulgarian Brute right from the beginning.
Shoulders on the mat. What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
He looks a bit off his game here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment here, right? I mean, it'd be crazy for him to think he was going to walk away from this match completely unscathed. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Uh-oh, Aiden English is in trouble now. Oh, Aiden English saw that one coming.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Beautiful athleticism. That was was impressive. Submission time. Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Ooh! Looks like he's pinpointing the back. He's going for the pin. Well, that was a close call.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
He's making a statement here with this attack. There's no coming back from that.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Oh, man, Aiden English is in trouble now.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Aiden English is in a bad way here, guys.
Bold move going for it again.
Buzz with a W.
Wow, congratulations, Buzz. And now we have an idea why John Cena's here tonight.
Because he has an issue with Aiden English's singing?
Cena might not be a fan of the Drama King, but my guess is it has more to do with wanting to get a closer look at SmackDown Live's hottest superstar, Buzz.
Take it easy, partner. I'm not out here for a fight. At least not yet. I'm here because I've heard all the buzz. You gotta see this guy who's blowing up on the indies. You gotta see this guy who invaded NXT and stuck it to Triple H. You gotta see this guy who won the US title and defended it in an open challenge week after week. I wonder where he got that idea. You gotta see this guy who went to Japan and beat Nakamura and AJ Styles in the Dome of all places. Now, most people would get caught up in all that, but not me. You see, I've been around for a while. And so many times I've heard all the buzz, and then when it comes time for me to actually see what's behind the buzz, it doesn't measure up to the hype. So I'm out here tonight because I want to know, do you measure up, Buzz?
Well, this might come across as arrogant, but I believe I measure up to every bit of the hype.
No, that's good. You should be confident in yourself.
But I also understand it's one of those need to experience it firsthand to believe it sort of things. So if you truly want to find out if I measure up, how about you and me go one-on-one at SummerSlam? After that, all your questions will be answered.
Let's do it.
If anyone knows anything about having immediate success in the WWE, it's me. After all, I was the youngest world heavyweight champion in history at the age of 24. But unlike you, Buzz, I didn't rely on cheap gimmicks like viral videos or invading someone else's show to make it to the top. No, I did things the right way. But that's not what gets rewarded these days, is it? No, now you get hot on the indies, show up, win a few matches on SmackDown, then get handed a main event match in one of the biggest shows of the year. Well, I am sick of it. I am sick of it. I should be facing John Cena at SummerSlam, not you. That is my spot.
Look, I could give you an entire list of reasons why I'm facing John Cena at SummerSlam. But instead, let me give you one reason why you're not facing Cena. Because we've seen that match over and over and over again. The WWE Universe wants something new and exciting, not Cena versus Orton Part 589.
I don't give a damn what the WWE Universe wants.
Yeah? Well, I do. And since we have unfinished business after you cost me the US title, how about we give them a match they've never seen before? You versus me right now.
What's in it for me?
The chance to prove everything you just said about me.
That's fine. But I was thinking more like if I beat you, I take your place in the match versus Cena at SummerSlam. Do you want to shut up all the critics and earn your big main event opportunity? Or do you want another handout?
All right. To prove to you and everyone I've earned everything I've ever gotten, I'll put my spot in the SummerSlam match on the line.
That's great. I look forward to taking it from you by giving the WWE Universe something they have seen before. Me hitting you with an RKO.
Buzz is proving tonight is he loves taking stupid risks. And this one's going to cost him his match with Cena at SummerSlam.
That's only if Orton can defeat him.
But what does he have to gain?
I think it's a matter of pride.
Well, there's a fine line between pride and stupidity, and he's crossed it.
And he's heading back in.
Flipping pile driver, spiked.
It's all academic from here. Perfectly executed. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Randy Orton has found an answer here. He's starting to stumble here.
This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big cover.
He's got him covered. Buzz with the easy kick out.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset.
There's no recovering from that.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I have to tell you, the RKO from Randy Orton is a thing of beauty. Well, unless you're the one who's getting dropped by it. The Apex Predator's speed and power are just the beginning because an RKO can occur at any moment.
And here comes Orton.
Orton looking for something big.
Uh-oh.
Corey, it still amazes me how quickly Randy Orton can strike.
Good night. Can't waste any time here.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Randy Orton now.
We got a cover.
And he kicks out.
Not yet.
Oh, my God.
Tripped up and over. Wow.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
He's looking incredibly fatigued. Randy Orton looking to finish this one early.
Easily kicks out of that one.
Wow. That's pure power, guys.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Nice. What's Triple H doing here?
This could get ugly real fast, guys.
We're about to have a new
Wait a minute. AJ Styles might have something to say about that.
Why is AJ attacking Triple H? This is career suicide.
Some people value friendship over money, Corey.
Well, those people are idiots.
Huge slam right there. Orton looking.
Randy Orton hits it. It's over. Can he finish the job?
That'll rattle your whole body.
Oh, look at this. Setting him up.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
Now it's time to capitalize. The first one was vicious, but somehow this one was...
Yes! Takes it! That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
Here is your winner, John Flyboy.
Big win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance.
Hey, thanks for having my back out there with Triple H. If it wasn't for you, I might have lost my chance to face John Cena at SummerSlam.
No problem. I know you don't have many allies on SmackDown, but from now on, you can trust me to be there for you.
I saw what you did out there tonight. That took some guts to put your match with me on the line. Honestly, I'm surprised you did.
I wouldn't be where I am if I played it safe. I don't take the easy way out. No matter what obstacles are put in front of me, I never give up.
Interesting choice of words.
Yeah, well, that's just how I live my life. For me, it's not just a catchphrase to sell towels.
And you think that's all it is for me? I busted my ass for everything I have. And will continue to do so until someone has to drag me out of that ring.
Guys, you have a match coming up. How about you settle this in the ring?
You know what? That's a good idea, AJ. With all this talk about never giving up, how about you put your money where your mouth is? At SummerSlam, how about we make our match a submission match?
Like I said, I don't play things safe. So you got it.
I hope you're ready to dance at SummerSlam, because I'm gonna make you tap.
Hey, come on, that's enough. Are you sure that was the right decision?
No, not at all. I need to start learning some more submission moves ASAP.
Hey, like I said before, I got your back at the pay-per-view, just in case Triple H or Randy Orton try to get involved again.
Hey, I really appreciate that. You've been such a big help, which is... I hate to ask for another favor, but would you be willing to show me the calf crusher?
I don't know, man. That's kind of my thing, you know? Can't be giving out all my secrets just in case we have to face each other again someday.
Look, I need help if I'm gonna beat Cena in this submission match. I mean, I'll get down on my knees and beg if I have to.
Oh my, stand up. I'll show it to you.
Awesome. I owe you one.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll settle up at some point.
I'm sorry for how you've been treated by Triple H, but unfortunately, there's not much else I can do to help at this point. Yeah, tell me about it. He's still holding one against me from 5 years ago. Anyway, good luck in your submission match versus Cena. Avoid the STF at all costs.
We have a great match coming up next. We have John Cena taking on some tough competition.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere. This is an amazing opportunity for Buzz. Just look at what a victory over Cena did for Kevin Owens when he first arrived in WWE. He went on to become Universal Champion.
I agree. If Buzz is able to defeat Cena tonight, it could catapult him to a whole other level.
None of that matters because I heard Buzz was begging people backstage to teach him submission hooks. That sounds more like a man who's going to catapult right into a brick wall.
Exiting the ring. Very interesting game plan here. Well, that's one way to surprise an opponent. Look at this.
Wonderful athleticism. Incredible.
That packed a punch. Amazing move there.
John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
What?
He's on the defensive here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
This kind of offense he's known for. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Wait a minute. On his head, took the brunt of that one.
Ooh, nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
That lands. He's in foot. Now Buzz has Cena and the calf crusher.
A move he obviously learned from AJ Styles.
He did it. Buzz has made John Cena give up to the calf crusher.
I never thought I'd see that happen. Unbelievable.
For everyone who thought Buzz didn't belong in this spot, he proved tonight. Angle, now we've seen it all tonight.
Despite Triple H's best efforts to impede your progress, you have accomplished amazing things on SmackDown. I've been so impressed that I think the Raw audience also deserves to see what this is about. So that's why I've negotiated with Daniel Bryan, and we were able to agree on a special one-time trade, sending you to Raw immediately.
Well, I can't believe it, but the Raw GM has spoken. Buzz is headed for Monday night.
Oh,
We'll be right there with him.
Message from July 12, 2014.
Hey, it's your dad.
there he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think. And in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievably disrespectful to the Intercontinental Champion. But from what we've seen in the past from Buzz, I'm really not surprised.
Hey, maybe he wants to congratulate The Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving these people from having to endure any more boredom. Instead, I'd like to give them something actually worth watching. Me beating you for the Intercontinental title. And unlike that terrible highlight video, I guarantee that won't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
Are you insane? Or maybe you've just been inhaling so many fumes from your piece of trash van that you think you can interrupt my celebration and get a shot at my Intercontinental title.
What's the matter? You scared I'll beat you so bad that Miz TV will be canceled before it makes it to episode 101?
You know what? I think we got off on the wrong foot. You just got to Raw and we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Miz, obviously. This is my beautiful wife, Maurice. And then there's the Miztourage, Curtis and Bo. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the new guy?
We've seen this before.
He deserves it for interrupting this historic night.
It's 3-on-1.
Maybe now we can watch the special Miz TV documentary he interrupted.
Please, no. Welcome to another edition of TV's longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. Well, other than that atrocity of a song, I don't have a problem with you. Yet. But I do have a problem with The Miz after what he and his so-called Miz-tourage did to me last week. So, Miz, I'm calling you out right now.
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
First off, Elias, I want to apologize for your beautiful acoustic set being interrupted by this simpleton who obviously doesn't appreciate art or culture. He did it to me last week, too. Second of all, Buzz, I don't care what you do or say. You're not getting a shot at my Intercontinental title. But since it seems like you're dying for a fight, I have another idea. How about you face the Miz-tourage in a handicap match tonight?
You know what? Sounds good. In fact, why not add Elias to their team too? Then I can beat all three of them and show the WWE Universe what a fighting champion is supposed to look like.
You are dumber than you look.
I second that.
In a few moments, we'll see just who can win the game of numbers. Keep it right there.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on an imposing force.
I'm nervous. I can't wait.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside. Scoop slam. Jeez. He's in control now.
Warm up the buses. This one's over.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind Well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
Oh, from behind.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night: defeat John Cena.
Tag is made. Little tandem offense on the horizon.
Double back elbow.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
This kind of block. He's known for. To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
Witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. He's looking a little weary. Look out. Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself competing in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
Just a ruthless powerbomb right there. He wants no part of the outside.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
He catches him off guard with that amazing acrobatic move. I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters in his Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I call them?
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
And Elias reverses it. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary. Oh boy, he is rolling. Nice. Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt it.
Look at this. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously...
This thing is getting more chaotic by the moment.
Uh-oh. The Miz gives Elias his guitar.
Buzz gains control of it.
And he nails him with the guitar.
That'll do it.
Here's the cover. Does he have him here? There's one. There's two. They got him.
What an incredible victory.
Buzz somehow overcomes the odds.
Somehow, he cheated.
Buzz is here on Raw to continue his quest for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Don't think I haven't noticed the impact you've made on Raw already. In fact, if you can beat Bo Dallas tonight, I don't care what Miz says. You've earned a shot at his Intercontinental title. And speaking of looking out for you, if Miz attacks you during the match, you'll still get your title shot. Wait, who says I'm not a good GM?
Keep an eye out for a receipt coming your way. For the broken guitar, if you get my drift.
Even if somehow you get past me tonight, you don't have what it takes to be Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, I think you need to actually have visited another continent to be Intercontinental Champion.
We're A-listers. We visit different continents just to go to movie premiere or the hottest new club.
Florida's not a continent, right?
No, I don't think so.
But it's surrounded by water. I thought that's what made something a continent.
No, you're thinking of an isthmus. Hey, you know what? It's none of your business what continents we visited. All I care about is embarrassing you tonight.
I really hope you win tonight and get your title match with The Miz. I'm so sick of him and Maurice running their mouths. You'll be the first active superstar to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame if you can pull that off.
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are.
We have one of our breakout talents against Bo Dallas.
This is going to be amazing.
To reiterate what's at stake here, if Buzz can defeat Bo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep in mind, per Kurt Angle's decision, if The Miz interferes on Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title? I mean, he's giving him every possible advantage.
I believe the goal is to make sure it's a fair match without involvement from The Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo leaving otherwise.
That's one of the most impressive Frankensteiners you'll ever see. He got him good there. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Bo Dallas caught a little off guard there.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Sit out pile driver.
move. He gets him with a reversal.
He's starting to stagger a bit. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
DDT! Incredible.
Submission time.
Doesn't appear to be locked in very well.
Uh-oh. Look at him move. What acrobatics. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo-leave-in-Bo spirit has consumed Bo Dallas, and this man is more ferocious than...
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find... You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Nope. This might be it.
Cover. One. Hooks the leg. Kicked out at 2.5.
I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing? What the heck?
Why would Miz punch Bo Dallas?
Wait a minute.
The Miz is a genius. Since he hit Bo, Buzz got disqualified and doesn't get an Intercontinental title shot.
The Miz found a way around Kurt Angle's stipulation. I guess you have to give him credit for that.
Buzz is obviously upset about how all this transpired.
Tough night for Bo Dallas.
He'll be fine. And besides, he won the match.
I'd hardly call that a victory.
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. All right, I gotta run. Thanks.
Ugh. I can't believe what happened in your match with Bo Dallas. Somehow The Miz continues to find new ways to be the most annoying person on the planet. You're offering me a chance to make Miz and Maurice look like even bigger idiots? Yeah, I'm in.
Just so you know, I still would have beaten you tonight, even if Miz didn't accidentally hit me in the face.
Yeah, it was a total accident.
We're not
brainwashed.
Yeah, we have minds of our own. Stop doing that. You first.
No, you first.
It must really suck to think that you have everything going your way, only to have someone who's better looking, more famous, and more talented outsmart you in the end. Triple H has spoken. Thanks to me, you lost the match and your title shot. Are they bringing back the Divas title?
The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm the Miz, and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in steel cage matches.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
Perfectly timed slam. Oh, look at this. Setting him up. Inverted DDT. And he hits a big-time drop kick.
Uh-oh, watch out!
His astonishing acrobatics coming through here.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
So damaging. The champ starting to stumble. The shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Oh my, driven back down to the mat with unbelievable power. As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying goes, anything can happen in the WWE.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
And Elias reverses it. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
That landed perfectly. Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie Guerrero to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's further proof that any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night.
Well done. Elias definitely in a tough spot now.
This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
I'm a little disappointed in his showing. Maybe it's me, but I really expected more from him here tonight in this steel cage match. Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told has been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little... What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it! This might be it! Oh, my.
Can he finish the job?
Uh-oh, this might...
He goes for the cover. And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Very nice. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
What an amazing move. Elias is in a world of hurt.
He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
Oh, man. He's getting manhandled in there. I don't know how much more of this he can take.
Boy, at this point, he's going to need to have some magic up his sleeve if he wants to get back in this match.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Oh, my God. Big pile driver.
I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
You have to think that's it. Now that's how you make a statement. And it's Elias making a move. Swinging neck breaker.
The champ's in a real bad place right now.
Going into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
We have a new champion.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, now that got those shoulders on the mat. Buzz with the easy kick out.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Up and over with a suplex.
The damage has been done.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Incredible. This has to be it. The champ's starting to sweat. Many see him as one of the greatest champions of this era. Tonight is his chance to prove it.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
He landed it.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Oh, from behind.
The champion into the cover. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Too soon.
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
It's got to be over now.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here today.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find... Oh, I think this man means business.
Victory is on the horizon.
Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that, or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Oh, man. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
The champ with reason to be concerned. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
It's make or break time here, and he absolutely has to find a way to get back on the offensive if he wants to win this match.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Dodges that one.
Somebody stop this.
Elias is in position.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He's got the shoulders down.
This steel cage